Hi guys, this is ADC, and in this video I'm gonna talk about Carfax, the new EX card recently released by Furyk today. So let me read through his skills. Fireball 300 plus 150 for each Gwemelit ally with red and yellow. This skill is really strong, and this skill is gonna make Carfax a really useful card in the metagame, in the game. Because it synergizes with a lot of cards. In fact, probably Gwemelits are the biggest race in the game amongst humans, probably second only to human. Yes, second only to humans in terms of numbers here. So there are a lot of Gwemelits in the game, and also those Gwemelits are really strong. So I was searching for Gwemelits a while ago. So as you can see, there are a lot of them. Absalon here is very strong, Carcasse indeed, Amidarax are a really good mage, and also we can see here Artresil, of course, Zahal, and Flammara, the psychologist. And so Gwemelits are really a strong race in the arena, so this skill synergizes with a lot of strong heroes, and it brings cohesion to the race, and also synergizes with a lot of cards, as we will see. So the second skill is a single blue dice, hit 150 and critical 1. So this is a pretty weak skill compared to the other two, of course. Its purpose is to stack a critical to use with his third skill. So his first skill, pretty high cost efficiency skill, 2 red dices, 2 for hit 350. So 2 hits, one of them powered by his critical. So he's, as you will see, he has a very good output, not a devastating output like Pukos or other cards heavy hitters, but a pretty interesting output, coupled with a lot of minus damage for this fireball here. Also, Carfax has 80 of strength, so he's gonna waste those swords here. You're not want to roll swords with the Carfax. So let me try to explain you why this card is, I think, a really good addition to the arena, and I like him very much. So let's see his roles. Assuming he has 2 Gwemelits allies, Forbidden Powers 1 and 2. Those roles are truly a force to be reckoned with. 4 reds or 3 reds and 3 or 2 yellows. So 2,500, 2,600 with opponent damage minus 180 or minus 120. So those rolls are really strong. Particularly strong compared to Abraxal. Abraxal is another hero, maybe you'll remember him. Here it is. Abraxal it was a very good hero because of this fireball. Yeah, it is in Italian, so forgive me. Maybe, yeah. Sorry. Options, and here we go in English. So Abraxas, as I was saying, was very strong, coupled with Artresil. Okay, so this fireball 600 synergizes very well with Artresil's buff, but Carfax is even better. So he has an output, a really superior output. So he deals a tons of damage compared to Abraxal, and he also synergizes with criticals as well. So he's a very good rolls, those two. Depth of Madness. 4 reds, 1 yellow, 1 blue. 2,500 damage, opponent damage minus 60. Double Rainbow, of course, 2,700 damage, opponent damage minus 120. This roll is absolute craziness, but you're not gonna try this roll very often. So Ultra Double Rainbow, this is interesting, with 2 reds, 2 yellows, 1 blue and 1 sword. 2,480 damage, opponent damage minus 120. This is very common, this roll, so you're gonna see those Ultra Double Rainbows very much. So Carfax is very strong for 2 reasons. So let me try to analyze him for his pros. His pros are simple. He synergizes with a lot of cards, a lot. First of all, he is a mage, so he's gonna synergize with Carcasse. Carcasse is arguably the strongest, maybe strongest buff in the entire game. His shields are enormous, gigantic, so he's gonna synergize with Carcasse, and even more, he's gonna synergize with Carcasse because Carcasse is a Gwemelite. So, as you will see, Carfax brings cohesion, and we will see a pretty standard team with Carfax. I think we will see a team sort of like of 3 mages, probably Amidraxar, Carfax, and maybe Flammara, Carcasse, and Arthrezil. So I'm betting that this team is gonna be pretty common. So as I was saying, so Carcasse also synergizes with Arthrezil in the same way that he was synergizing with Carcasse, because Arthrezil is gonna pump his Fireball, so it has the same synergy as Abraxal, as you see, but also even Arthrezil is a Gwemelite, so of course those Gwemelite teams, heavy hitter mages, are gonna be in the metagame. I'm pretty sure of it. Okay, so you see ideal partners for Carfax are Gwemelites, Carcasse, and Arthrezil. Also, Carcasse and Arthrezil are Gwemelites. So also I think another pro of Carfax is pretty good output. It's not a devastating output, but it's far superior than Abraxal. So I think Abraxal will be put in the for the present time. Abraxal will be put aside, and Carfax will take his place in the metagame. So those are his pros. He's very strong indeed, and also brings new cohesion, new synergies, and new mechanics to the arena. So I like it very much. So as for my personal taste, I like him very much. I like his artwork, I like his style. I really like mages, even though I'm pretty tired of Carcasse with 2 mages and 2 standalone. It's the most common team in the Top Master League, so I'm pretty tired of that, but I also love mages, so I'm fine with that. For his cons, okay, early dodgers can soak up a good chunk of his early burst damage. Okay, so Carfax is you will send him in attack, so he's not a very good defensive hero, also because of dodges. So of course dodges will ruin his style. So the great Gemini is a pretty strong opponent for Carfax. Also, of course, Shockers does not care about Carfax's minus damage, so the Claw probably will beat Carfax. And also, he's potentially vulnerable to Bulwark and late Scarab. Scarab is truly strong mechanics. He's all over the arena with Kararin and Diref Case. So Carfax need to pay attention to those 2 heroes, especially with his first skill. Okay, so anyway, I like it very much. I think he's very strong addition, and I think in the metagame, as I was saying earlier in this video, is a great addition to the metagame. I think we will see Carfax teams with Carcasse, Carfax, Amidraxar, Flammara, maybe Flammara is always a good hero, and Arthrezil. Okay, so that's what I had to say. So forgive me for my even worse than the other video English. This time I try to speak without a text, so probably I made even more mistakes than in the other videos. So forgive me. I'm trying my best to improve. So let's see. Probably tomorrow or maybe next week we will see. Anyway, for the time being, IDC is out.